What's up guys, it's Carson here back with a brand new video. Today we're going to be unboxing the new IK eFoam Pro 2 and getting our first impressions. So let's jump into it. So we've got this beautiful, nice packaging on each and every side. So it does look like it comes with a really nice battery life. It does say you can do this about 10 times, so interested to test that out. Of course, with your standard IK, it does come with multiple nozzles, the dry foam nozzle, the intermediate foam nozzle, and the wet foam nozzle. Alright, so let's go ahead and open this bad boy. So this is how it comes out. I'm very surprised that it came out like this. It was fully assembled, pretty much ready to go. Of course, you've got your standard piece of literature, bunch of good information. Looks like there is a quick start guide to kind of tell you what to do and how to do it. It does look like, of course, twist it on, fill it, hold for 3 seconds. Make sure you verify that the switch is on, work, stop, and that's it. Of course, comes with your standard IK accessories again, your foam inserts and your caps to be put on the back, as well as your different nozzles. So inside it does look like it's just a standard head, maybe with a little bit different O-rings or internals, but it does of course still come with the standard pump on the top, so if your battery does die, you can use the IK just like it's meant to be. So you just flip it on, boom, and good to go. It does look like down here you do have your charging ports and your compressor assemblies. It's definitely weighted, but doesn't feel bad by any means. There is a nice little rubber piece that goes over the USB-C charging point, and then there of course is your power button. Does come with a standard USB-C cable if you don't have one. Of course, that's what the industry is going to, so you should have one. And that's about it as far as the unboxing goes. This does look like it has a capacity of 1.5 milliliters or 50 ounces. So looking at the quick start guide, it does say a max of 42 ounces or 1.25 liters. So you want to make sure you're not filling it up all the way just to give that compressor some time to work. Other than that, it does seem like it's fairly self-explanatory, so let's go ahead and get some soap and let's see how this guy foams. Alright, so for our comparison today, we are going to be using the tried and true Brake Buster by PNS Detail Products. I do have both of the IKs here ready to go. So we've got the IK Foam Pro 2 Plus, which has the Schrader valve on the top, and of course the brand new IK eFoam Pro 2. As far as differences and similarities go, you can see that it's kind of the same design up on the top, of course, that's to be expected coming from IK. Flipping it around, of course, this does have the Schrader valve, which the Plus is known for, so that does make sense. On the eFoam Pro, it does not have one, which again, makes even more sense. As far as capacity goes, it does look like it is the same capacity from old style versus the new style here. The bottle design, of course, is going to be different. So this has indents on the top. This does not. This has a little bit wider of a base, of course, to fit that compressor on there. This does not. Let's go ahead and weigh these guys so you guys know the difference of the weight and how much that compressor does add to it. Alright, so we do have the scale ready to go. First contender, we are going to use the IK eFoam Pro Plus, so the non-battery operated one. Alright, so 628 grams. Now moving over to the eFoam Pro 2. So it did kick it over to kilograms here, 1.166 kilograms. So quite a bit more, of course. Alrighty, y'all, and the moment that you have all been waiting for today's demonstration, I am just going to be using Brake Buster. So Brake Buster is what I normally put in my foamer. So typically what I do is I do a 10-to-1 dilution, 100 mils of brake buster to 900 mils of distilled water. Alrighty guys, so we are out here. It is currently raining, but rain or shine, we're gonna go ahead and test this out. So we got it here mixed up, ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and hold this guy down for 3 seconds. It's gonna give me the green light. Press it once. We'll go ahead and start building pressure. As far as the sound goes, I can see where people say it's annoying. So guys, you saw 10-to-1 dilution ratio in the IK eFoam Pro 2. Here we go. First impressions. Let's go. Oh, wow. Does look like it's twisted, so make sure to twist that back. Okay. Oh my goodness. Holy smokes. Wow. 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 That is crazy. Thoroughly impressed. Of course, if you do want to shut off the pump, you can just press it once and it does turn it off. But we'll go over and hit it again. Perfect. Hit it. Got all this foam in here. Okay, perfect. We're done with it. Gone are the days of sitting there pumping it up. All right, so I did get done just reading some of the owner's manual just to see and answer a couple questions that I know I have, as well as you may have. So, first things first. I know a lot of us guys like to grab our IKs and fill them up with the bucket and fully submerge. I would say no. I read the manual and I could not find a specific answer to that question. I know that there is a compressor in here. I'm sure it's sealed. I'm sure it's completely watertight or water resistant, but I would not want to get it in these exhaust air holes or intake holes. Bottom line is, I wouldn't do it. You are spending $120. I would just play it safe and buy a gallon of distilled water or buy some sort of jug or beaker and just pour it in on the top. Of course, if some of it runs down, I'm sure they accounted for that with their designs and everything like that. But I wouldn't be too concerned with that. But I would definitely make sure that you're not dunking this thing in water and or pressure washing it or whatever have you. As far as the maintenance on the IK eFoam Pro 2, it's just like any standard IK. Of course, you go ahead and depress it like this, as well as turn this guy. Okay. And of course, you can go ahead and screw this off and change out the nozzle if you do decide to choose to do so. If you did enjoy today's video and you like this kind of automotive detailing content, make sure to drop a like down below, subscribe down below if you're new, and thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate all the love and support on the recent videos. I do apologize about my voice. It is allergy season here in Idaho, and it is hitting me like a freight train. But guys, if you did enjoy this video, make sure to press the like button down below, subscribe down below if you are brand new. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you later, and I'm out. Peace.